Sunday, you look at the first pick, a 99-yard interception return for a touchdown, which really, really set the tone of the game for Cleveland. He threw it to Chase, in the end zone. The corner cut it perfectly. It was a great play. Ran it back for a touchdown. His next pick in that game was targeted towards Jamar Chase. He snapped it, didn't even look at any other receivers. He knew Chase was one-on-one. He threw it to Chase. It was behind him, and it was another pick. You go back to week prior against the Jets, he threw one interception. It was a screen to Jamar Chase. The week prior, he threw an interception against the Ravens to Jamar Chase. Burrow is targeting Chase too much, and, teams are really, starting to pick up on that. It's going back to, Chase and Burrow. It's becoming an issue big time. If this Bengals offense wants to be in elite status, like it's 100% capable of doing, they have to get Tyler Boyd the ball. Tyler Boyd is one of the most underrated receivers in the NFL. If you don't follow Cincinnati, you wouldn't really know that. And if you were just looking at the stats this season, you would think he's just some average receiver. The last 5 games, since T. Higgins has came back from injury earlier in the season, the last 5 games, Jamar Chase has had 48 targets. T. Higgins has had 42 targets. Tyler Boyd has had 25 targets the last 5 games. That's exactly 5 targets a game. And honestly, when you watch the Bengal games, you honestly don't even think he's had that much. Tyler Boyd needs to get the ball more. You look at the catch percentage when you look at the big three, our big 3 receivers in Chase, Higgins, and Boyd. Chase's catch percentage is 60%. That's when a ball is targeted in his direction, his percent he's going to catch it at 60. T. Higgins has 61, and Tyler Boyd has 69. He's one of the more underrated receivers in the league. We as Bengal fans know that. And it seems like there's times Burrow just purposely does not throw the ball to Tyler Boyd. And it goes back to Burrow is constantly just throwing the ball to Jamar Chase. I know you've had chemistry with him prior to the Bengals. And I know Jamar Chase is going to be one of the best receivers in the league for years to come. But there's other receivers too. And it's not like there's like bums or not players who aren't really good or nobodies. Tyler Boyd, up until, not including this season, has averaged over 1,000 yards the last 3 seasons. T. Higgins is going to be a really nice receiver in the league for years to come. There's a reason why we as Bengal fans say that we have the best receiving core in the NFL. There's a reason why we say we debatably have the best wide receiver trio in the NFL. I'm not going to say we have the best trio, but we do have one of the best wide receiver cores in the league, but you're not going to notice it because Jamar Chase is taking all the targets. And I understand he's a great player and he's going to be phenomenal, but we have to get Tyler Boyd involved. The lack of Tyler Boyd in this offense is absolutely ridiculous. There should never, ever, ever, ever be a situation where Tyler Boyd has fewer targets in a game than Drew freaking Sample. I know most Bengal fans, including myself, do not really like Sample. He's a blocking tight end. He's not somebody who's going to, get multiple, lots of targets a game. But when he has more targets than Tyler Boyd, something's wrong with that offense. It really needs to stop. Boyd needs more targets. Burrow needs to stop targeting Chase as much. And if Burrow continues to target Chase, like I've already said, people and coaches and teams are going to start picking up on that, and it's going to lead to more interceptions for Burrow. I feel like it's kind of a similar situation years ago when Andy Dalton, his first couple of years, he would only target, it seemed like, A.J. Green. And you look at Andy Dalton's interceptions during that span, the majority of his interceptions was when he was targeting A.J. Green. We could be seeing a similar resemblance between Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase.